During the evacuation, the soldiers were physically attacked, and the chief's vehicles chief's vehicle's rear windscreen, the Zongo chief's vehicle's rear windscreen was shattered.
Yeah, no, guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Ata show, where we take the news as it is, we give our opinion, and we just let you know how it is from our perspective. But before we do anything, make sure you subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment on the video, share the video as well. Brother, what do you have for us today? So just as you said, we take the news that's happening in Ghana and then we speak about it. We give how we think the youth feel about what's happening. But Shad, like I always tell you, the fight against Galamsey, we will not win. I know. We will not win. I know. So the video circulating on social media, an incident that happened on Saturday. I don't know why it happened on Saturday, but it was quiet over the weekend. I don't know.
On Monday morning.
Yeah, blew out on Monday morning. I have for Shidim, where the president said that they've established a new task force, NIAMOS, a National Anti-Illegal Mining Operations Secretariat, where they because I remember when the NPP said that NIAMOS is not working, but from just what's happening shows that NIAMOS is working because they were out on a raid to an illegal mining site at Ahafo Shidim. Let's have a look at the report.
On Saturday, 1st November 2025, the Director of Operations of the National Anti-Illegal Mining Operations Secretariat, NIAMOS, accompanied by 10 soldiers, conducted a reconnaissance mission in the Ahafo region. The objective was to identify a suitable location for the permanent deployment of a NIAMOS field task force in line with Secretariat's strategic plan to sustain anti-illegal mining operations. While traveling along the Goso to Hwidiam Highway, the director's attention was drawn to an excavator engaged in mining along the roadside near Brony Chrome. The team diverted to the location and apprehended several individuals actively mining. The director instructed the suspects to refill the pits they had dug to prevent further environmental degradation. The director then ordered one of the arrested persons to call the site owner. The first individual to arrive identified himself as a defense intelligence representative from the Afo region. Shortly after, an individual named Alex arrived in a Toyota RAV4, arrogantly claiming ownership of the site. Another man arrived later in a Range Rover and was also arrested. While at it, the NIAMOS Field Task Force set ablaze shelters used as offices and shelters by the illegal miners. A search of the suspects' vehicles led to a shocking discovery. The team found one Smith & Wesson pistol, 2 pistol magazines and 21 rounds of 9mm ammunition, 12 assorted mobile phones, a black side bag, cash amounting to 11,000 Ghana cedis, 1 power bank and a Lexus ignition key. While arrangements were being made to convey the suspect to the Hwidiam police station, the Member of Parliament for Sotifi North, Honorable Ebenezer Kwekuado, arrived at the scene with several thugs. The MP indicated that he was sent by Honorable Collins Dauda, MP for the area, and demanded that the director releases the arrested kingpins, including a Burkinabe, immediately and remove their handcuffs, arguing that they did not want the locals to see them in handcuffs. The director politely declined the unlawful request, maintained that the arrests were appropriate and that the right procedure be followed through to the police. Subsequently, the MP and the thugs became violent and forcefully snatched the handcuff keys from one of the soldiers and took the handcuffs off the kingpins before chasing the NIAMOS team while going to the police station. Upon arrival at the Hwidiam police station to lodge a report and hand over the suspects and exhibits, a crowd of about 600 people from Hwidiam and nearby communities surrounded the police station. The mob, incited by Honorable Ebenezer Kwekuado, demanded the immediate release of the arrested suspects and seized vehicle. They warned that they would discipline the soldiers if their demands were ignored. The situation quickly turned more violent. The director of operations, Toyota Hilux pickup, was vandalized, and the mob threatened to burn down the police station, even when the MP was reminded to call his mob to order. The tense standoff created a serious threat to life and property, placing immense pressure on both the director of operations and the police officers on duty. Responding to a distress call, Chief Superintendent Prince Odom Kodua, the Ahafo Regional Crime Officer, led a 15-member regional task force headed by Inspector Fosu to reinforce the local police. They were supported by Superintendent John Atanga, Divisional Commander for Goso, Superintendent Topoku Yamua, District Commander for Kenyase, and other senior officers. Even with the reinforcements, the atmosphere remained extremely volatile. The Zongo chief of Hidiem, Alhaji Mohammed Bashiru Zariki, stepped in and appealed to the crowd to remain calm. However, as night approached and power went out, tensions heightened further. To prevent bloodshed and protect lives, a joint decision was made by the police, the military, and the Zongo chief to release the keys to the seized vehicles in order to calm the crowd. The Zongo chief then offered his Toyota Sequoia 4x4 to evacuate Colonel Bua, the director of operations, and his officers to safety at the Newmont site in Kenyase under police escort. During the evacuation, the soldiers were physically attacked, and the chief's vehicle's rear windscreen, the Zongo chief's vehicle's rear windscreen, was shattered. Thankfully, no injuries were recorded. The director of operations described the MP's actions to influence the release of the suspects as unfortunate and a serious obstruction of NIAMOS operations, and emphasized that the fight against illegal mining requires all citizens, especially influential figures in the society, to act on the side of the law, not to shield offenders or incite rogues to obstruct justice as happened at Hidiem. Meanwhile, the NIAMOS officials, including the director, were safely escorted out of the chaotic situation unharmed due to the professional and tactful management of the crisis by the director and the Hidiem Ahafo police. NIAMOS remains poised despite the unfortunate incident and wants all Galamseyers to desist from any such acts in the future. The director of operations reiterated that the efforts to combat illegal mining will continue regardless to help clean Ghana's waters and forests as well as restore sanity to the mining space.
What do you think about
Shad, like I said, me, first things first. We normally get these things. You remember what Hanabisi or whatever her name is, she has similar encounters when and nothing happened. We want NIAMOS to come out with an official report. We want the Minister for Government Communication, Mr. What's his name? Fosu Kwache, to come out with a report. We want the Speaker of Parliament, because the report says that the Speaker of Parliament has ordered that the police can investigate these two MPs involved. So the Ghana police, everyone has to come out with an official report, so that when we are talking to these matters, we are not just speculating. Yeah, it will be fact. But I think, like I said, look, when they went there, they asked who is the owner of the site. First of all, that's what the president said. They want the kingpins, not the young ones. So they should call the owner of the site. And they said the DI, Defense Intelligence, was the first person that came there. Bro, Defense Intelligence.
Yeah. You know, me, this is what I was saying. Whilst other people in government are trying to fight this off, there are also people in government that are benefiting from this. So
on the 7th of January, when there was that, what's it called? When the MPP handed power to the NDC, they handed every key to every Galamsey side to the NDC as well. Yeah. The two MPs that were alleged to be part of this, Ebenezer Ado of Asutifi North, he was present there because he came there. And from what Mr. Collins Dauda, who is the MP for the area, Asutifi South, Asutifi North, Asutifi South. So he is the member of parliament for where Ahafo Hidiem is. Yeah. But he's out of the country, and from his report, he said that he was in South Africa when the assemblyman called him. Now my question is, if NIAMOS has come to the community, we all know what they come there to do. One, who called the assemblyman to tell them that the military are there and they've been arrested? And two, why did the assemblyman call this MP, Collins Dauda?
Listen, I think apparently it was about 600 men. I think these men, these thugs, they've been empowered. They've been empowered because looking at the video footage that we saw, it was they vandalized the whole police car. It was
they said they were gonna burn the police station.
We are so lucky that the police didn't
Escalate,
fire
yeah.
or something. Like this could have gone. I don't know how they kept their composure, because looking at the video, it was like you're fighting for your life right now, and you've got an arm on you. So any way you could have used it, but the only reason why these people were able to go to the police station and demand the handcuff to be taken off, demand the keys of the handcuff, is because they've been empowered. Who empowered these lot?
And that's what I'm saying. It's alleged Ebenezer Ado over Stephen Nova and Collins Dawuda over Stevie Sam, because both of them have come out to say that
they've denied it.
Because the one Ebenezer Ado, who was there present, said he was just there for a funeral. And then he was called to come around to see and calm tensions. But what like you said, listen, Galamsey, when you go to Galamsey areas, or places where Galamsey is taking effect, mind you, every house has 600 facts, 600 youth. Let me just use youth. 600 people came there. Almost every house has 2 people or 3 people coming there.
Almost every house, because, and this is the thing.
And in places like this, they're all related. Yeah, it's not like
each other. What's happening?
They know each other. They know each other. By the time you realize, everyone
is there.
wants.
But my question is, who is the mindset behind this?
It's not money.
Do we really want to fight?
No, money. It's all about money.
I think, some people want to fight, and some people have normalized it. There's a whole, like, it's one spectrum to the other. It's like there's some people that are deep into the fighting, and there are some people that are also deep into the
let me tell you the people, the opposition are always want to fight.
Yeah.
In Cuban government don't want to fight.
But I think Mahama is doing
it's not Mahama is just the face.
True though.
Mahama is just the face.
True.
He's just the face. Assemblyman, I think in this case, was insisting that you can't take them. That I'm gonna call the boss.
Yeah.
Because someone called the DI who was there. The DI called the assemblyman. The assemblyman said, "Let me call the MP." The MP said, "I'm not even around. Let me call someone that's coming around." Like, more. And that's why I said, Shad,
the only thing this MP should say, or this assemblyman should say, is, he's been caught. There's a fight against Galamsey.
Take them
away.
Let the laws fight a cause. Do your investigation.
All these, I'm there to quench down the fire. That's not your job. That's the job of the police. What fire are you quenching down?
And even at the police station, they had to bring reinforcement, because these guys were ready to burn down the police station to release these guys.
The last thing I would say on this, Dennis, I think the police.
No, it's not the last thing. Let me ask you, Shah. What do you think President Mahama should do if they are found culpable, these MPs?
I don't think if. I think if they wouldn't be. I think they need some suspension, perhaps, to be held, because this whole thing has been handled in a way. I mean, I don't know.
Don't you think if the government want us to see that he's really serious about fighting Galamsey, this is it. You put someone, because the previous government, Nana Addo Dankwa, while he was in office, there were allegations that Untumi was doing this, that. People spoke about it, there were reports here and there. He came and defended it. Hence, the way he lost. And
Mahama stole these people. Mahama stole these people. Even legal, if you're
don't get involved in legal money.
Legal money.
So don't you think if he takes strenuous actions against these?
What if investigation shows that they are not involved? And this is where it always gets to. We get to a point where there will be an investigation, yes, but then at the end of the day,
but then let me tell you, Shah,
we didn't hear anything about
if this goes on like this, then the NDC are going to lose the next election. Guys, if you're getting value for this video, let us know what you think. Do you think this whole Galamsey fight, do you think that, I know, like I said, even the setup of NIAMOS is an indication that the government takes this serious. And the work that they've done, we've had reports where water bodies are turning back to their normal state. Turbidity is going down and all that things. But the fact that turbidity is going down don't even mean that the water is safe. The chemicals in there and all of that. You know the report that we've been hearing about these things. The effect. Let us know what you think. Do you think the government... Do you think these guys are culpable? Let us know what you think in the video. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.